Evan coming at you with another video. This is gonna try to be a short video regarding a specific topic, several topics, but I'm gonna try to put them all together and cover as much as I can quickly. So moving quickly through this, I know that it's been some days since Mystic Mine has been banned, and you can no longer play it. Now, unfortunately, somewhere around 99.9% of Dark Mission players, which almost means if you play Dark Mission, you're qualified, and it is true. A lot of people can say no, but the real truth is, it is a fact. Almost all Dark Mission players played Metaverse at 1, Terraforming, and 3 Mystic Mine. That's just a fact. So the original creator of playing Mystic Mine and a Dark Mission deck was my channel, Julifer9211. I can prove it because when we go back onto people's channels, they started doing it in October when the YCS made it popular. But my channel has it since early 2020, and that I can make reference points early 2021. The AC 130 already had the Mystic Mine. However, I believe the correct way, and it is true, is not to play cards oriented towards one card to win the duel, because this makes you a rogue deck and a fake Dark Mission player specifically, because when that card gets banned, your deck dies. So that tells you if you suck at playing Dark Mission or not. And most of the people, over 95%, base it all on one card, like Verte Anaconda. That's why when those cards get banned, they don't know what to do and they're lost. In the real truth, bottom line, it has nothing to do with me laughing at no one or hating her or nothing like that. It's just fact. If you put too much emphasis in one card, when it gets banned, it goes to show you suck. So that's what the Dark Magician players have. So the AC 130 practices multiple ways to win. Like if Dragoon gets banned, the deck is not affected. If Mystic Mine gets banned, it's not affected. Like that. Like no matter what they negate, the deck is not affected. The cards that are being played, like Verte Anaconda and Mystic Mine, from my profile since 2019, the way that it orients towards is that is only a cherry on the top. However, it's not the winning con, it's not the winning condition. Now, most of the Dark Mission players will lie to you because they don't know how to play Dark Mission. That would explain why they don't have any live duels of them winning going past 2 negations, or online duels, live duels but online. They don't have either or, neither one side. And you know, I am Mural used to come for advice from me, and he did take a lot of my techniques and implement them into his deck. But what he hasn't realized is he took some of the ideas, but he changed them to in his way, which is fine. But the way that he's going is towards the fake Dark Magician players, which means 1 Metaverse, 1 Terraforming, and 3 Mystic Mine. That in itself, when you add all the cards, that's 5 cards that are useless because all they do is Mystic Mine. They don't do anything else. So when they ban Mystic Mine, now he doesn't have 5 cards are missing. So it goes to show you that they're lying to you, because they're trying to teach you Mystic Mine is how you win. But now that it's gone, they're lying, because if it were to be true, that means that without Mystic Mine you would lose, right? So that goes to show you that they're fake Dark Magician players. So the way that I teach is very different. I teach you can utilize 1 Mystic Mine, but if they ban it, you never did need Mystic Mine. It's just there as a cherry on the top. The same thing for Verte Anaconda. I'm the original guy who provided 14 different ways to summon Dragoon without Red Eyes Black Dragon, and there's no Red Eyes Fusions. I'm the one who created that back in 2021. And then also on top of that, the profile was already being played without Verte in it, and I was already winning at least a year to a year and a half before it got banned. So I'm not affected by the ban list, and they are, because they keep changing their deck. It always changes. It's always the same thing. They're always changing their deck, and they're never able to win any duels. So they're gonna argue and say, yeah, we won some duels, yeah, but when you look at them, they're not able to go 2 negations. This is the basics. 2 negations off your 5 cards, and if you go going second today, 2022, is 4 negations against you. So what they're doing is they're living in 2023 years ago. That's a really long time ago in Yu-Gi-Oh years. That was 1 negation per turn, going first or going second. And going second, it was 2 negations. That is the year 2020. That's a long time ago. This year and next year, 2023, you're looking at 2 negations as standard, going first, and then going second with your 6 cards is roughly around 4 negations. And people don't believe me, I'm gonna make a video. It's gonna show me all the times that I go anywhere from 3 to 4, even to 6 negations per turn. And the first turn, roughly the max I've taken, I believe with my 5 cards is 3 negations, but I still won. Now the other Dark Magician players like I Am Muro and everybody else who hates the channel and hates my profiles, they don't have none of that content. They only have 1 negation. For example, I Am Muro was attacking the right hand, but if you look carefully at his duel, that's all they did, just the right hand. Of course the right hand is trash. That's just 1 negation. That's not how you win. You have to establish 4 negations. If he goes against my 4 negation board, he's not gonna win. Also, the other guy that had made the video, and he did the video reference to it, there's 15 people who have done it, you know. Tip of the cap to you, because you guys are taking things serious, and you don't want to be like them, that they're liars, they don't know how to play Dark Magician, and they're lying to their community. The community likes them because they're friends, or they like them because of their character. But as far as Dark Magician skills, they don't like them because they know they suck. And that's why those people a lot of times like them, because they suck too. They have the same issues. How do I know? Because I got together with 6 other YouTubers, and we all came in an accordance to purposely, this is a trap, you guys. We purposely, and people think I'm a troll. I'm not a troll. I'm trying to help the community out, but I am helping them out, giving them free money to buy the real cards, and also giving them free cards and free decks. So no other channel can compete with me in those terms. So that goes to show you how poor they are. But I'm not here to make fun on no one or to say anybody is poor. I'm just telling you, if you're going to attack me, I'm gonna expose you. So here's the thing. The evidence that people don't want to do that, the negations, they don't have that, is because they can. It's very simple. So I Am Muro, I challenged him to do a video where he did test hands, and I can show you guys the video. Like, if anybody leaves a comment underneath, I'll show you the video. I don't know if he pulled the video down already, but I'm the one who told him to do that. I told him do, and he's gonna deny it, but I'm the one who told him. I have comments on my channel that told him do test hands. So this isn't about attacking I Am Muro or anyone who exists. I'm only concerned with getting people out of fake Dark Magician profiles. That's all I care about. It's not about laughing at anyone or attacking no one. I really do seriously care about Dark Magician and people killing the opposition with Dark Magician. That's all. Everything else I don't care about. So I Am Muro did test hands, and he said on the video, oh, I'm gonna play this hand, but if I were to have any negations, I would lose. He said that from his own mouth, not me. He said that. So is he lying? No, he's being honest. The truth is, if his opponent were to negate him, like he said, at least one time, he would lose. He said that. And the reality is, that's what I'm trying to explain to people. So a lot of people come to my channel and attack me after I do a build. They say, oh, you played bad cards, why don't you substitute them for this? So then I give them the benefit of the doubt, and I make a video where I substitute those cards that they said, and guess what? I lose. But then what I do is, I'm smart. In the same video, I actually adopt the cards that I said, and I go the second route. So the video before this one, you can go, and it goes to show you, a lot of people have been telling me to play Master Reborn. So when you switch it, you see that you lose. But then I do my version, and you see that I draw 50% of my deck, and I establish 5 negates on the board. And this deck is not top tier, it's a budget. And that deck that you're seeing, I'm gonna give it for free. My seventh deck that I'm giving away for free. And my enemies, they're so poor, they've never ever given anybody money, they've never given free cars, free decks. Yeah, and that includes um, Arcana, you know, and it's not that I'm attacking him. It's just a fact. Like, it's an actual fact. I'm not doing anything to making it up. It's the real truth. So here's some advice for people who want to take it serious, because I started to notice some people are taking it serious. So like I said before this video ends, do test hands. Open with 5 cards. Open with 5 cards. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever cards you get negated twice, and try to still set up your board. That is going first. If you're able to do that, you will become more successful in Yu-Gi-Oh! Guarantee it. Because when you go to locals, when you duel online, you're no longer crossing your fingers for that not to happen. Now you're ready for it, and that's how I built my deck. So then, when they hit me with Nash Blossom, a trash card for Dark Magician, and you know, I'm very happy with a lot of Dark Magician community. They're finally starting to listen to me since 2020. It's been 3 years. People are starting to ditch Ash Blossom, and you know what's happening? They're starting to win more duels. I'm being very serious. This isn't a joke. Notice a lot of people winning their locals currently, they already ditched Ash Blossom. The people that went far on YCS with Dark Magician, they actually, I'm not talking about Kana, there's other people that made it to the top 10 on regionals, the YCS, and you know what? They took out Ash Blossom. There's other cards that are dead, only in the Dark Magician. So yeah, congrats to you guys. So like I said before the video ends, just the people who are taking it serious, draw 5 cards, get negated twice, try to set up a board, work on that. Now if you're going second today, this year, in November, and then pretty soon it's gonna be already December, you have to work on 4 negations. And if that's too hard for you, try 3. Start with 3 negations. Going second, 3 to 4. In my opinion, from what I've seen in my duels that I've dueled, it's 4 negations standard. But if you don't want to be there yet, try 3. Do not hang yourself in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh skills. You're gonna only hurt yourself. Do not try to do 2, because you're going to hurt yourself more, believe me. Going 2 is only going first with the 5 cards. Try 3 negations and above. Me, I always do 4 or above, and that's how I fix my deck. So when I duel online, or everybody knows I don't sit down and duel at the locals, but I do buy and sell cards. I do play casual when I stop by here at the locals, but I'm not gonna lie and say I go into the tournament. But when I duel, some of the guys there, they duel me with their decks that they play in locals, and that is just the plain truth. And people try to make it like I'm talking from another planet. It is the truth. You're getting negated 4 or more times going second. Why is it so hard to believe? You know, if I was lying, I would tell you I'd never get negated. That's a lie. I get negated a lot. So I set up my deck like that. So a lot of people, when Dragoon gets banned, they're gonna lie to you, like Arcana, and they're gonna tell you that the Dark Magician is dead. Don't believe them. They're lying to you. When Dragoon is long gone, we never needed him. There's a lot of other combos and a lot of other strategies that you can play in Dark Magician that'll still make it just as powerful. I've set up, like when I play against other channels that are actually worth playing, that they're not a waste of my time. If you notice, I don't even summon Dragoon and I win. I'll have 4 to 5 negates on the board with no Dragoon, no Mystic Mind. So don't believe those guys. So you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in your dueling skills. And like Team Samurai, he went towards the strategy that I've been telling him for a lot of years, and I don't really care for them to give me credit or not. This is not what it's about. That's how the heroes work. It's not based on the hero. It's just based on the overall for society, and that's the way that I work. I don't really care about getting credit. I don't really care about nothing, to be honest. The only thing that I care is that the people move forward with the Dark Magician deck, and that is powerful. So try that, you guys, honestly. and stop believing them that they're telling you that 1 card combos and 2 and 3 card combos, they're the ones that win. They're not. It's the whole deck working together is what makes them win. If you notice the first place decks, that's how they do it. It's not a 1 card combo. All the cards work together. The extra deck, your deck, everything works together. If they shut off Dragoon, it doesn't matter, you have a lot more combos. If Mystic Mine is banned, it doesn't matter, you have a lot more combos. If Anaconda is banned, it doesn't do anything to your deck. There's a lot more combos. That's what I'm trying to teach you. So those guys, they lie to you, telling you Timaeus, the United Dragon, sucks. Once Anaconda got banned, the deck sucks, blah 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 blah. They're just negative, and I'm here to tell you they're liars. So I have to finish the video, but before I end it, I wanted to talk about some decks that are worthy of playing. I've been messing around with Branded. Dark Magician Branded does work. So I am Muro is going in the correct direction. I'm not going to say he is not. Actually, in fact, he's probably one of the only Dark Magician players other than Paladin 19 that are taking Dark Magician Branded serious, and tip of the cap to him. That's an excellent idea. Now a lot of other people are gonna follow along afterwards. The problem is the ratios. So some advice, because I need to really end this video. Honestly, you might want to diminish the number of rods and increase the number of circles. Why? Because in all honest truth, rod is just searching after circle. It's not searching anything else. People can argue and say it's searching this and searching that. No, it's not. It's just searching circle. Unless you want to trust Eternal Soul, they blow it up, your field's gone. So don't lie to yourself. It's only searching circle. If you remove the circle, you don't even need the rod. So I would suggest increase the number of circle and then substitute a Loober if you're wanting to play him. And those, to be honest with you, it's not a secret. Those are the decks that are having some success, because you increase the number of circle, you don't need to search for it no more. And do you really need Eternal? You really don't. People already know this. People act like I'm talking from another planet. I'm not. Just common sense. But it's just always good to remind you guys. If you want to play it at 1, the Eternal, or at 2, it's fine. But you don't really need it. Not in the not in the Branded. So you can go the Branded. A lot of people are already doing Dark Magician Branded and Bestial. So all of that is good. My AC 130 is very rare because it's just spellcasters, pure spellcasters, and it's able to kill almost anything. So people argue like, why don't you take some challenges from some people? And I've told you guys, because so many people hate my channel because of the content that I have, that they can only dream they don't have all the negations I do. And I do some channels that are famous, and I have them. People request them and I'll show you. But then when we go to your channel, you'll notice you don't really have any good content. So people just like you because you're character. They don't like you because you know how to play Dark Magician. So people don't know I have a lot of profiles that I have posted, but you can't see the videos. Why? Because they're unlisted. They're unlisted. I only show it to the people who I've seen are serious. So when you click on my channel, it doesn't show those videos. And then people try to turn around and like, why do that? So they're lying to you. Because why would they hide good duels? But you would hide a profile, but not a good duel. So I don't hide the duels. I only hide some of the profiles because I already know they're going to copy my technique. So some of the cards that you might want to be looking at, which a lot of Dark Magician players are already doing, is Forbidden Droplets. So Forbidden Droplets is a good card. And why is it such a good card, And people are like, we already know that, you're dumb. Like, no, because you have to actually realize why it's so important. So basically the card says you can send any number of cards even from your field. So you can even be sending a useless card, which a lot of people say you shouldn't play Magician Souls, and they're lying to you. Magician Souls is excellent. I mean, Magician Salvation, because this qualifies as sending the card from the field to the graveyard, and you'll trigger the Forbidden. So Forbidden Droplets is good. I just wouldn't want to overdo it. So another card that you might want to play is Triple Tactic Talents. I don't have any. I didn't even have any Forbidden Droplets. I sold the playset and I had 0, so I just bought 1 again. It's like a never-ending story for me because I buy and sell online. So sometimes I have cards, sometimes I sell out. Another card, like I said, Triple Tactic Talent. A lot of people are going to be activating effects in your main phase, and that's going to give you the ability to either draw 2 cards or take a card. I don't trust, what is it called? Change of heart, because it does say target. However, Triple Tactic Talents does not say that you can draw a card. So honestly, before we end this video, just something to note. I'm the original guy who taught this, so this is what I taught. So I taught people, when you shuffle your deck, a good way to train, and this has been going on since 2020, you can go on my channel. What you want to do is you want to start with 1 Dragoon and any monster close to 2500 of attack, or 3000. At 3000. So you could put anything else, a Dark Magician or a Blue Eyes White Dragon. I would put a Blue Eyes White Dragon together with Red Eyes Dragoon. This is a good example. So work your test hands against this. Why? Because it can be targeted and it can be destroyed, and then you would have like another 3000 attack hitter that you have to go past. Dark Magician is not a good example. Just I have my deck right here, right, and I don't have anything like that. But just a good example for you. Test it like that. Be honest with yourself. Put out there a Dragoon, and then put out there something like a 3000 hitter, just to start. And draw your hand. Going second, you already know it's gonna be 6 cards. So draw the 6 cards, and then work your way up from there. Like as far as I got it, like when I play against to test a deck right before I put it out, I put 3 Dragoon on the field, just in case you were wondering. I put 3 Dragoon and with 1 negation. So then I work on my deck and I see which way I can get past them, and I can get past 3 Dragoon. I have duels where I've gotten rid of 3 Dragoons in my duels, and people don't have that kind of duel. My deck is so fluent that even without Anaconda, long before Anaconda, I'm able to bring out 3 Dragoon with my deck easily without Red Eyes Fusion, without Red Eyes Black Dragon. So they're lying to you. Those cards are bricks, because when they hit you with Ash Blossom, you can't special summon anymore. That's why you lose. A lot of people don't want to admit it, right? Dark Magician players don't want to admit, oh, I lost because they Ash Blossom my Red Eyes Fusion. They don't want to be honest, and that is the truth, and that's why I avoid those cards. When you play negations against me, I'm not affected by them. All you're doing is wasting your cards. And then at the same time, I'm gonna fight fire with fire. You negated me 3 times. I'm gonna get past the negations and establish 3 negations against you. And because you use 3 cards, you're 3 cards less. And that's how I win. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Any questions or concerns? Anyone who's taking Dark Magician serious and has any questions, I think Jason asked me a question, and I made a special video for him showing him the difference between his idea and the idea of the AC-130, and you can clearly see that his idea does not suffice for negations. His idea ended with 1 Dragoon on the field and then end turn. My idea ended up with 5 negations and my opponent surrendered. And it wasn't a computer. That's another thing. The reason why I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 2, because all the other platforms that tell me to play, there are a lot of robots. They tell you, no, they're not. They're lying to you. You can't have live chat. If you can't live chat to the person, he's a robot. And some of the people say they're not, because I was playing my friend. Well, then you're not really testing yourself. Why are you playing against a friend? Play against people, other people, not just against your friend, because your friend might be setting up your deck against you, or you might be setting up your deck against your friend. Play against the world, see how you do. And with that having been said, you guys, any questions, concerns, people that are lost in ratios or whatever, you can ask me. Don't believe people that they tell you I'm a monster, I'm evil. They're lying to you. All I do is give free money, free cards, free decks. I don't do anything else. I host tournaments and I take people to the next level, and that's why they hate me. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they hate me. They're poor mentally, poor financially, poor spiritually, and that would be one of the reasons. I have no interest in making fun of no one or laughing at no one. It doesn't do anything to me. I have other plans to give more people more money, more cards, more decks. But that having been said, you guys, have a safe one. Good holidays. And to everyone else who got letters from me, you're welcome. There was 40, I think like 44 letters sent. Some of the letters carried money, some of the letters carried packs, and some of the letters carried all of them, money, packs, and single cards. So congratulations to everyone who received cards. And there was a few people who never received them. I sent cards twice and they got lost twice, so I can't keep sending it. So for example, let's say I send 1,000 letters and 1,000 letters gets lost, I can't send another 2,000. That's not how it works. If I sent you a letter and it got lost once and I did you the favor of sending it again, I can't do past 2, because that means the issue's with you. If anybody wants to receive something once you lost it, you would have to pay for shipping so you can have tracking. With that having been said, you guys, Dark Magic Attack.